Good afternoon and welcome to anybody who wasn't able to make the school today, or somebody who wanted to review what we did in foundation class, Reading 090. Today's Thursday. It's the afternoon. Did I say foundation class?
You did.
Okay. It's Thursday afternoon. I'm going to run down the list of what we covered today, but I'm going to rely mostly on my number one helper here to go down the list and fill students in. So if you'd take it away, please, Mr. Uno.
We had a vocabulary 1 through 7 final, and we're supposed to have 24 reading plus done by Friday. English 090 self-motivation papers will be due. 5 to 7 paragraphs. Do not fall behind. When you plan motivating yourself, when you plan being in charge of your life, you plan being ahead of the game. Safety article, homework, 1 paragraph. What else, Mr. Davis?
And what about this last assignment here?
Read chapter 1 in the Bridges to Better Writing book. Today we also watched a film on NBC. If you're planning a trip, this will help you about safe travel tips.
Okay. And I'm just going to, I don't know if you got all that. I'm going to kind of go over a couple things. We just had a brief talk. We're finishing up 090 reading. So we had a brief talk about motivation. The key point that we talked about today was that if you have to rely on other people to motivate you, if you have to have external motivation all the time, then that's how your life is going to be. And you're always going to be depending on or working for somebody because you're not able to motivate yourself. So our continuing goal is to make ourselves what we call intrinsic motivators, and that way we can be in charge of our own lives. Just a little in addition to what our assistant said today about Reading Plus, I'm also allowing students to do extra work in Reading Plus if they would like extra credit. The requirement is 24, but certainly students have met that. Some have exceeded that already for extra credit, and kudos to them for doing that. Didn't get all of the works cited assignments, so hopefully you'll take a look at the video. If you didn't get that work cited in and you didn't get to school today, you better contact me. I can only take that assignment until Friday afternoon. Reading 090 is over. The video, once again, we looked at an NBC video. It talked about how there might be some misstatements in organizations that are trying to get your dollars. So if anybody would need that link, send me an email. You're supposed to read one or several articles on the internet about travel safety tips. Several students in the class remarked about, gee, I didn't know that. That was a great thing. So before you do any travel, especially internationally, you should probably look up safety. For example, how much jewelry should you take to a foreign country if you want to come back with it, you know what I'm saying? We're starting English 090 next Tuesday. The first assignment is read chapter 1 in Bridges. We'll actually be starting in class with assignments in chapter 2. So that's all I have. I hope that those of you who did not get to class today, I hope you're feeling better or things are working out so you can be here tomorrow, 8:30, please. And also remember that tomorrow you'll have to work until you're finished with whatever you have to have done. So if you've got a lot of work to do, make sure you pack a lunch. Okay, that's all I have for today. Thank you very much.